In honor of Titanfall dropping this week, I thought I'd do my top 5 favorite mech games of all time. So here we go.
5.
We'll start with a game that I never actually got to play, but that I really wanted. Normally I don't put games I've never played on this list, but I wanted it so much, and the only reason I didn't play it was because I couldn't actually afford it at the time. I mean, this game came with this giant freaking controller, and it was, you guys remember Steel Battalion, right? It was called Steel Battalion, and you were in these vertical tanks. It came with this giant freaking controller. It even had pedals and an ignition sequence to make you feel like you were really inside a mech cockpit. I might have saved up enough money to buy it if this game was for multiplayer, but sadly, it was not.
4.
Next up on the list is a game that will always hold a special place in my heart, Mech Warrior 2. Now, I was a fan of the whole Mech Warrior / Battletech universe. I played the video games, the tabletop games, and I even read the books at a high school lunch table by myself. But the game that stands out most to me is Mech Warrior 2, because it marks the first time me and my friends ever got together to play games on PC. We'd spend ridiculous amounts of time customizing our mechs with like PPCs and LMGs and Gauss rifles before battling it out in all-out vicious free-for-alls. Those were good times.
3.
When it comes to mech customization, Armored Core was where it was at. I think I spent the most time with Armored Core 2 though. There seem to be endless combination options for your mech. Want to make a really fast hover mech with a flamethrower? Sure. Want to strap a really badass plasma sword on a heavily armored chassis and make a brawler mech? You can do that. I still remember trying to battle my way through the arena and take out the other Ravens so I could get the parts I needed to build even more badass mechs. It was awesome.
2.
Hey everyone, are you sick of me talking about Metal Warriors yet? Well, too damn bad. Metal Warriors takes the number 2 spot on my list for a myriad of reasons. First off, let's talk mech diversity. There's a spider mech, a ball mech, and a giant walking cannon that all play vastly differently. Second, it was a 16-bit game that actually allowed you to get out of your mech. I feel this mechanic is so important to mech games because it reminds us that we're a vulnerable little human inside a giant Destructobot. And thirdly, the one-on-one multiplayer for this game provided me with hours and hours of entertainment. It was insanely fun. I have a video on my channel if you want to check it out. It's one of my all-time favorite retro games.
1.
And number 1 on my list is Titanfall. Yeah, I know it just came out and you're wondering, how could this be your favorite mech game already? To which I will reply, have you played Titanfall? Seriously, have you played it? You play as a soldier who can perform jetpack parkour moves, go invisible, and call down a giant mechanized robot. And then you can use that mechanized robot to destroy other players and weird alien monsters. This game is amazing. I haven't been this excited to play an online multiplayer PvP game in a while. Plus, I really like the burn card mechanic. There's this one called Rematch that spawns you right back where you died, which is something I so often wish I could do in these games. Man, just give me one more shot at this a-hole. Just let me rematch him right now. Currently loving the hell out of this game, so I gotta give it number 1. Well, that's it. That's my list of favorite mech games. Make sure you tweet me your favorite mech games at Lasercorn. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.